All right, here we are. We live. What's going on, guys? Lightsaber Samurai here in the building, and I'm just getting some final things prepped before we get into this. Again, this is just a test. This is the first time I'm streaming exactly like this. So, first of all, first of all, I know it didn't just play me. First of all, I know it didn't just play me with the freaking picture, and it's just me on the phone. So that's a no go. So yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. But that's we gonna have to deal with that for now. It's your boy Lightsaber Samurai. What's going on, guys? We are just doing a test stream and just talking about some randomness here. I'm testing the sound because I was having troubles with this mic. I think I got it fixed, so I think the sound is going to be okay. If you heard the last live stream I did, it was kind of crazy. We got somebody in there. Lazario says, "Yo, what's up? What's up, Lazario? Welcome to the stream." Um, we are just out here doing a quick test. Oh, snap! Slump God in the building. What's going on, sir? Hey, actually, let me type something up real fast because that is a good. What am I trying to say? Yeah. Anyway, yes, sir. But yeah, man, we're just doing a test stream out here. I Mike is Mike is booping a bit. Booping a bit. Is that me? Am I peeking? If I move it back, is that okay? Is that what you meant? By booping? Maybe. I don't know. If I'm having more audio issues, let me know again. That was part of the test. For the reason for this test stream is to mess around with this mic. So yeah, I'll pull it back a little bit if it's peaking. Also, I got my cell phone here, so that might be affecting it. I'm kind of using it to look at the feed here. Am I on break already? Yes, I am because of good old coronavirus. So I was supposed to be working today, but the school district they said, man, because of all the rising cases, that they just gave us the whole week. So I'm chilling. Uh, so yeah, Saturday, Sunday, of course, and then all this week until next Monday. Of course, I got to work at my other job tonight for a little bit. I go in and help with the class at the rec center. So, um, but other than that, chilling all week. And today is my brother's birthday, so happy birthday to my brother Aaron, who turns 28 today, I think. Old ass, we getting up there. Yeah, we got Lightsaber Samurai in the building, and yeah, guys, I'm getting close, man. I'm starting to get close. So if you guys haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe. As of right now, I think I'm like 55 subs away from 1K. So, man, we are working out here. So that's another reason more content up. I'm in the process of making some other videos, but with the holiday right around the corner, it's kind of slowing me down, and so I'm not able to hit it like I want to. So again, how is the mic sound and how's the sound on this? I've got my cell phone right here, so I'm worried about what that's gonna sound like, and hope that it's not peaking the audio. So um, messing with the feed. Also, I saw that I froze a little bit there temporarily. And I'm worried about that because I forgot to change the settings on my camera, and I'm afraid I might be shooting in 4K, which is okay, but I don't know if my computer can handle a 4K live stream, so this experiment might be pretty short. But anyway, if you guys just joined me, just hopping in, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, like I said, we got a lot of good things going on around the corner and such, as well as me trying to improve these live streams. So they're looking at the little graphics at the bottom and stuff like subscribe. Well, it's not there anymore. Yeah. So, how's everybody doing? What's everybody feeling? What are your plans for Thanksgiving? It's day after tomorrow. Like I said, I know a lot of people are choosing to stay home. I might shoot out to a relative's house. Like, I don't know. If I did, I have to do it. I have to be very careful about it because I don't want to get anybody sick. Sorry, I was just checking the audio real quick on that. But yeah, so anybody any plans? What are we playing? More importantly, what are we playing? I've been playing this on the PS3. It's a 007 Legends. It's an okay first person shooter. Like I said, Samurai has everything going for you. Hope you have a good Thanksgiving. Awesome job with the 4K stream. What's up, Retro Gaming Star? Uh, let's see. I'll just since I got some static interference on the mic. Skylar says, how's life going? Pretty good. I'll mess around with this mic some more. But yeah, hopefully I'm not shooting in 4K. Otherwise, this will be stuttering a lot. But yeah, game because I wanted to do an episode on 007 games because I have quite a few in my collection. And not to mention that Sean Connery passed away at the beginning of the month. And I don't want, you know what I'm saying, like everything that's been going on with the holidays and the pandemic, the election, and the crazy aftermath of said election and everything that's been going on, he kind of passed away and everybody was like, damn, and then we all kind of forgot about it. So, tribute to him uh, by playing maybe From Russia with Love or something like that. As well as talking about some other games. So that's why I that one out because that spans a lot of the Bond games. Of course, in that game, Bond's likeness has been it's Daniel Craig, who's the latest Bond. So um, yeah, so that is about all. I've also been playing this game called Generation Zero on the PS4. That's a fantastic hidden gem. It's also on the Xbox One. That's a great game. They got panned when it first came out, and it kind of has a Fallout 76 vibe to me because the world has been like invaded with these robots, and you're trying to figure out what happens to all the people and stuff like that. So what's up, man? Just got a notification on, so I want to stop by real quick. Gotta hit the gym. Check this out later on. Hey, Winner is you. Thanks for saying hello and stopping in real quick. I appreciate that. Let's see. So I already told you guys about a Winner is you. We did a collab recently, and that's definitely a channel you should check out. I want to talk about some more channels that you guys should take a look at. Let's see if it's okay. I join the stream. Lightsaber Samurai. Give me just a second, Retro Gaming Star, because for one, I don't exactly know how to do that, and two, let me test a few more things out first, just to test the integrity of the stream. So real fast, before I let you know, there's some channels I want to talk to you guys about. First up, guys, is Dr. Josh the Real Gamer. And Dr. Josh the Real Gamer, most of you in the community already know him, but unfortunately he passed away earlier this year. We were talking on Instagram, and it was his goal to hit 2,000 this year, and so he was at 1.92K. Now he's dropped down to 1.9, so he's actually lost about 20 subscribers by my estimate since he passed away, unfortunately. So retro gaming community, and I know I've got quite a few new subscribers as well. So yeah, if you guys could do me a favor and help out a dear friend's last wish was to hit 2K. That would be fantastic. Again, he's probably about 90 subscribers away at this point, between 190 subs, because he's sitting at 1.9K. So yeah, we need that. Let me try something real quick. Actually, I won't do that yet. But another YouTube channel I want to talk to you guys about. Again, I was gonna do another shout-outs video. Again, just haven't had the time to put that together. So I wanted to test this stream and see if I can do that live, which would also be cool. And especially if some of these channels drop in later, that would also be dope. Somebody who I know is here right now, let's talk about Slump God, aka Slumpenstein. I hope I spelled that correctly. Slumpenstein is a fellow gaming YouTube channel. He's actually close. Andre, he's up in your area. He's up in the KC Mo area. So, yeah, good guy. He has a really his streams. I enjoy his streams because his equipment is really on point, and he also does some really cool content videos. Recently, did a video where he was a game room tour, which is something that I definitely need to get into. It's been a while since I had a game room tour. I think the last time I had a game room tour was, I can't remember. It was like 2 years ago. It was like 2018. Sorry, I'm looking here, and I'm gonna go here. So let's pull this up real fast. I'm gonna open up another. It'll let me. And so let's just search him up real fast, see if we can look at some of his content. Up here, I'll type this. There he is. So, okay, yeah, so my boy Slumpenstein currently sitting at 246 subs and rising. And yeah, so like I said, he's got the Xbox One X. Okay, so if you're curious about it, he did an official unboxing last week. And so, yeah. But I like Slump God. He's got a. I love his intro. I can't play it here. I can't play the sound, I don't think. But he be out here. Look at him cheesing with the Xbox One. That's my guy right there. So, oh, there it is. I love that intro. Love that intro. So, yeah, he's got a lot of content on things like the Xbox because he's much more of an Xbox One fan. I assume you're more of a Microsoft fan than a Sony fan. Let me know on that to confirm that, but that's the vibe I'm getting. And I don't know. What do you guys think? PS4 or Xbox, or PS5 or Xbox One? What do you guys think? Let me dive into his channel here real quick. Again, he did the Game Room tour not too long ago. And so hopefully this seems to be working okay, that I can pull up the channel and it not. Look at that Game Room tour, killing it. Did I hit the like button? Okay, yeah, I liked it. Okay. So, yeah, good stuff in said room, and it's definitely grown since the last time you did your Game Room tour, and he's got a lot of cool stuff since you did yours a few years ago. Look at that, the dual monitor setup, fire, look at that. And that's one thing I would love for you, Slumberstein, to do a tour of your streaming setup, because the streaming setup is fire. Like, I mean, you can do, he's able to do a lot of cool things on his stream, which is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so that is Slumpenstein. So if you guys, again, Slumpenstein, post your links. I'll try to post your link in the description below. Okay, I'm going to post that once this stream is over. Andre, you just got it. Skim says PS5 because the Xbox barely has any games. I didn't think any of them had any games at this point. That being said, both are backwards compatible, right? So if you get, well, the PS5 is backwards compatible with PS4 games. So if you've amassed a PS4 collection, for what I understand, all of those should be able to play on there. So yeah, that's awesome. And of course, the Xbox One, I think it'll play games. I think it's doing the same thing that the other versions were doing, where they would add games as they went along, you know. But I mean, there are a lot of games that are PC right now. You guys know I did a video recently, Lame Game, Awesome Game. One of the games I talked about is Black on the original Xbox. It's fantastic as that game looked on the old Xbox back in 2006. The fact that you can play that and up to 4K, you know what I mean, like 60 frames a second on the Xbox One, or the Xbox Series X, right? Is that what it's called? I don't know. The new Xbox, but they are so terrible at names. I'm getting all the names mixed up. But the Xbox Series X, Ultra, Ultimate, whatever they want to call it, that's pretty dope, though, that you can play a game that's literally like 15 years old on your new system. And that's great, because that means I don't have to trade in all these games and to earn money, start tricking to earn money for these new systems. Personally, I'm going to get both of them, I'm sure. But what do you guys think? So we got PS5 versus Xbox. We was talking about it. We got 1 and 1 right now. So one for PS5, one for Xbox. I'm watching some Goodwill auctions for a 360. Still facts, man. The 360, man. Definitely, if I were to have like a top 5 consoles of all time, the 360 is probably top 3. Like the 360 is just the way it made me feel as far as like the impact the first time it, and um, that was one of the last times I felt like I had a next gen experience. Moving from the 360 and PS3 to the PS4 and Xbox One, definitely the games look better and things like that. But when I moved from sixth generation to seventh generation, that definitely felt like the next generation. Like I truly felt like I had a next gen experience. Um, and so, that's a rare thing. Just like moving from fifth gen, with the Saturn, the PS or the PS1 and the N64, and moving on to Xbox, PS2, and freaking GameCube and the Dreamcast, like that was a real jump. Like in graphics and innovations and things like that, adding, starting to add online, just all the crazy stuff they were doing. So, yeah, the 360, that was the last time I had a next gen experience, I would say. Um, but like I said, ultimately, I'll probably get both. The PS5, I'm definitely waiting for them to release a slim version of that because that PS5 is gigantic. I'm gonna clean out GameStop Supply 360 games to get two free. Absolutely. And now is the time. If you guys haven't been collecting uh, Xbox games like Xbox 360 and PS3, now is the time. I've got a few. Can I show you guys a couple of pickups real quick? So I'm just going to be over here. I'm going to grab some pickups that I recently snagged that were 7th gen pickups. And yeah, let's talk about it. I didn't realize how many I got. Oh, all right, screw it. Sorry to come back. So I wanted to talk about these, and some of these I've probably talked about before. Okay, but I mean, this is our last chance to get some of these games. Like for instance, I found this recently at a GameStop. This is the Capcom Essential or Digital Collection, and this is awesome because these are basically Xbox arcade games and some of their better ones all on one disc. So you got the Street Fighter 2 HD remix, which is fantastic. Final Fight, Double Impact, so you got the definitive version of games like Street Fighter 2, Final Fight, 1942, Puzzle Fighter 2, the Bionic Commando Rearm 2, which was a dope little side-scrolling action platformer. And I mean, these are games that didn't come out physically anywhere else. Okay, so this one, last time I checked, this one is actually kind of expensive now. It's going up in price. There's another one too. There's a Konami Classics one that's out there, and that one, what's up with the audio? Oh, is it still screwing up? Okay, hold on, guys. I can fix the just a second. At least I think it'll let me do that. So hold on. Or maybe I put it too close to my face again. So don't know if it's gonna let me change the audio. I'll bet I can definitely change the audio. So I got the dusty old trusty. I should have grabbed this to begin with. So hold on while I switch microphones. Okay, so I should be unmuted now, and we should be sounding a lot better. Maybe, I hope. So, guys, let me know if this sounds any better. Let me know. But again, this is why I wanted to do a test stream, because I've never streamed with this method with StreamYard and all of that before. So, yeah. We're working the kinks out. I appreciate you guys chilling with me. If you guys like the content, and if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 1,000. Sounds great. 50,000 times better. Hey, let's go. Oh, yeah, much better. Yeah, man. So, Blue Yeti mic. This is a cheap studio mic that I got from Amazon. And so I'm trying to save up money to upgrade that right now. They're like the Blue Yeti. They have a brand. Blue has a brand. Still occasional buzzing. Okay, just a little buzz randomly. I think it's my phone. So let me put this away. But I can't see with StreamYard. I can't see the freaking chat the way I got it now. But that's because I got the banners and all that stuff popping. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. So yeah, hard to keep track of the chat. All right. So let me try to put it a little further away, and hopefully that helps. But so that's one. Another game I want to talk to you guys real quick is this game. It's called Ride to Hell Retribution. And this game is, we all know how bad this game is technically, and just all the dumb choices they made in this game. So this is one of the notoriously bad games, and I scooped it up for super cheap. And the reason why I did that, despite the fact that it's a terrible game, is I feel like that it's going to be a terrible game that rises in price one day. So if that being the case, I would rather pay, like $5 for it as opposed to however much it's going to go in the future. And there's a lot of games like that right now. Like I'm thinking the horror games on the PS2 always come to mind, because I used to own Rule of Rose and Kuon, and those games have fantastic graphics and atmosphere, and the story in particular in Rule of Rose is fantastic, and they push the limits as far as things that are acceptable in video games and whatnot. But actually playing those games, like, it's terrible. Like, the controls suck, the combat sucks, and those games are honestly kind of hard to play, despite the fact that in almost every other area. Rule of Rose is I think the most expensive in the North American set right now, hovering around like $600 complete, something like that. So yeah, I'm not gonna pay that. I wish I had kept it though, because I would definitely cash in now. How many TVs did you get that fell off the train? Nah, man. Yeah, these are just like TVs that I've had over time. It's crazy. So this one in the back, this 32-inch, is a little 32-inch. That's the first HD TV I ever bought. It's a Vizio, back before Vizio was a good brand. Back then, most people still consider it to be like an off-brand TV, which I think Vizio makes really good stuff nowadays. But yeah, that I keep that around because of all the hookups that it has. And so it's a fantastic TV for gaming, because you've got composite and component hookups. You've got like 2 sets of component hookups. There's like 3 HDMI ports in it. So it's fantastic. And generally I'll hook up like my PSP to it or something if I want to play. I think that's what's plugged into it right now, one of my PSPs. So that's a really good TV for that. This Samsung next to me here is a plasma TV, and it's honestly not that very good, but I got it super cheap on a Black Friday deal like some years back. And so I got it for like $300, I think, $350, $400. And so it's a nice little 55-inch. And then, of course, this TCL here. Again, I like that because it has a lot of cool ports and hookups and stuff to it. And so I can hook a lot of systems up to it at once. So yeah, crazy that 32-inch back there. I paid almost $900 for that 32-inch 720p Vizio TV. Like, it's crazy, but I was balling in 2006. I got that because I had just got my Xbox 360 and was wanting to again get that next gen experience. And we had just made the switch from analog to digital TV. I don't know if you guys remember that. So yeah, I had to get on that. let's see. This is another 360 game called Morph, and I've been playing a little bit of it. I might have showed this in my last live stream or live stream before last, but yeah, it's a fantastic little action game by 505 Games. There's the same group that did like Payday and stuff. But yeah, not much that I know about that. I know you get infected and you get like you start to get powers, and you can like I think you get powers of transformation and stuff like that. I haven't got that far in the game, but in addition to that, you can also use things like firearms and swords and things like that. So that's cool. Speaking of firearms and swords, I had to make sure I got Wet back in my collection, and this is a game that I think is going to be expensive in the future because it's actually a pretty good game. It's not a great game, but it's a pretty good game, and it had that that real unique art style, and it kind of felt like if Kill Bill was a video game, it would be a lot like Wet. And honestly, it reminded me a lot of Stranglehold on the 360 PS3 as well, but I feel like you could do more because they had the melee aspect of it where she, can rock swords and stuff like that. So fantastic game. This one I haven't played yet. Still, I think I did talk about this one last time. This is Tornado Outbreak. And it plays a lot, has some mechanics very similar to Katamari Damacy. And so that'll be interesting to check more into that. This Flat Out game. So the Flat Out games are pretty fun and entertaining. I didn't realize that they were still making them past the 6th generation. So when I saw this, I think I got that on a 4 for $10. I definitely had to scoop that up because I'd never seen it before. And this last one I got at a vintage stock when I was in Oklahoma in the OKC area. This is Odomedius Excellent, and I paid $15 for it. And yeah, pretty dope game though. Plays a lot like Gradius, and actually they mention that on the cover art that it's pays homage to Gradius, or Gradius, however you pronounce it. But nice fun shooter since I got that weird joystick controller. So I've been trying to scoop up some more shooters and things like that. Let's go on. They asked, have I tried GoldenEye 007 for the Xbox 360? Have I played it? Yes, I have. In fact, not on the 360, but on the PlayStation 3. And I got my Bond games over there because, like I said, I was going to make a video on this. But this is the GoldenEye remake on the PlayStation 3. And I like this. This is my favorite version of the remake because it has move functionality. So it works with the PlayStation Move, which is awesome because if you want to get down like that, you can play it normally, of course, with the DualShock 3 and things like that, but you can get like the aim controller like attachment and play it like that and just move around. And so it becomes more of like almost like an on-rail shooter, but not really, because with the aim controller, you can still move the D-pad, so you can still move around and crouch and hide behind cover and stuff. So it's a very immersive experience, and it played a lot like that on the Wii as well. But the PlayStation Move, the mechanics, I think the motion tracking is better on the PlayStation Move than it is on the Wii, even with Wii Motion Plus, and not to mention it's a PlayStation 3, so it looks way better than the Nintendo Wii, right? So it's the best. It has the looks of the Xbox 360, but it's got the gameplay of the Wii version. So that, in my opinion, makes it the best version. Not to mention, like I said, you can play it with a traditional controller, and yeah, it's fantastic. So that's pretty much it for I think I had some PS3 ones too, but I'm not going to run and grab those. But yeah, there is a lot of good things going on with this GameStop sale that's coming up. Like I said, I'm a clean out on Friday. I've been saving up some money. I'm ready. So, and hopefully I can make a pickups video. Maybe I'll do another live stream, but a Black Friday pickups sort of thing. And I've been getting camera stuff lately too. And so I got some more videos down the pipe on camera equipment that I'm working on. I'm working on like 3 videos at once. Video Game Lover 58. What's going on, boss? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are just testing this thing out because I don't know one. But yeah, man. Also, I don't know if BFG is here, but yeah, big shout out to Big Family Gaming. He was another channel that I was going to talk about. I see Waves and Games in the house. Waves and Games I showcased in my last shout outs video. Another great channel. As always, guys, whenever I do these live streams like this, they don't show up in my Facebook feed or my Facebook. They don't show up on the YouTube feed until like the next day. So if you are a fellow YouTuber and if you're in the chat right now, feel free to post a link in the comments section of these videos whenever I drop them. So I'm all about that. Like I said, we gotta help each other advance. You guys, I appreciate the support you guys are giving me and the fact that I'm about to hit 1,000 subscribers, which is crazy because 2020 has actually been a really good year for me. And honestly, 2020 was the year I decided to really commit to YouTube. At the beginning of the year, I was at 314 subscribers. According, I was looking at my analytics and stuff and was able to check that. So 314 subscribers is what I was at the beginning of the year. And so the fact that I got almost 700 subscribers this year is fantastic for me. So I've been able to triple the size of my channel. And like I said, if I can get to 1,000 before January 2021, then I definitely think I can get to 2,000 by January 2022, or maybe beyond. Who knows? I think that's an issue with a lot of us small channels. I hear a lot of people, especially even in our community, really seeing the growth that they want to see and things like that. And I think you guys got to remember, I feel like we overestimate what we can do in the first year or two on YouTube and underestimate what we can do in 5 years on the platform. And like I said, some people get lucky and go viral and they blow up early, and they blow up real fast, and that's cool. But for most of us, like I said, I'm at like 3.5 years, like right now, and just now getting to 1,000 subscribers. But again, it wasn't until earlier this year that I decided to really take it serious and, do things like that. And I'm always trying to improve the channel. I'm always trying to improve my editing and the quality of the content and things like that. So I invest back in my channel as well. So it's just about, are you going to make the sacrifice? Here, let me pull this out. So I want to show you guys, and I want to do a video on this topic. So I will be doing this soon, but just a little sneak peek. Let me show you guys. I don't want to show the number here, but that right there, you see that says CSL Plasma. And yes, I donate plasma twice a week. They basically drain the blood out of my body and separate the plasma, which is the liquid part of my blood, and then they give it back and, donate, and I make a little money for that. So I do that because I use the funds from that to Retro Gaming Star. Yeah, putting that grind, and I'm trying to, man. Big Family Gaming is in the house. What's going on? But like I was saying, I do that because the money that I make from that is pretty much what I use on video games and on camera equipment. Like I'm shooting on the Canon 80D right now. This is a $1,500 camera, and yeah, I bled a long time to save up the money to buy that camera. But and like I said, I could use my own money, but I got responsibilities, and so I didn't want to dishonor my responsibilities. Make sure I have enough to pay my half of the bills, and things like that. Make sure I got money to save, to put in savings as well. So yeah, so for me, it's part of the mindset of, if I want a new camera, if I want to get a new mic, if I want new lighting or whatever, like, am I willing to sacrifice for it? And so I know eventually, so I'm saying this right now to let you guys know that, you can't be afraid to make sacrifices. I'm certainly not afraid to make the sacrifices to get the things that I need. I'm saying that because I know a lot of huge channels, like a lot of bigger, especially video game channels, they get a lot of flack for having like Patreons and stuff like that. And you got to understand, like for most of them, I know that there probably is some shilling going on in the retro gaming community. People just in it for the money and things like that, and just e-begging, as they call it, which I hate that term. No one's begging for anything on YouTube. Like, people give it to them if they want, if they like their content, if they want to support their favorite creator. I think that's fine. Okay, so very little do I see like actual scams like the anti-e-begging community likes to point out, but it's not that. You look at some of these YouTubers, like Metal Jesus Rocks always takes the hit, most of the heat for this sort of thing, but Metal Jesus Rocks has been on the platform almost 15 years. Like, yeah, he's supposed to have 800,000 subscribers because he puts out quality contents twice a week for 14 years. Like, yeah, you're supposed to have that. So again, what I was saying earlier, people will be on YouTube for 6 months, a year and a half, and they're like, man, I'm just not growing, and YouTube is BS, and they only care about the bigger channels and this and that. And I hear just a lot of bitching and complaining, and pardon my language, but it's true. I hear a lot of bitching and complaining from YouTubers about that. But it's like, again, you're overestimating what you can do in the first year on YouTube, and you're underestimating what you can do in 5. Like I said, yeah, you're a year in. Like I said, when I hit my first year on YouTube, I was at 52 subscribers. Never forget that. I made a video about it. I was at 52 subscribers my first year. That's all I made. Of course, I was dabbling. I wasn't going hard like I'm going now, but you know, like what would happen if I had quit then, if I had stopped in 2017 with 52 subscribers, or if I stopped in 2018 when I had 220 subscribers or whatever it was, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I asked those people like, yeah, you got that right now, but just imagine where you'll be 5 years from now. If you keep putting in the work, you keep learning, you keep improving and things like that. Once you really know the game and once you really take the time to really put into your YouTube channel, imagine what you'll go after that. So, oh, you used to be a phlebotomist at a plastic center? Right on. I'm about to hit my first year. You definitely should make a video about it. And you've been killing it. What are you, like 150, 160, something like that? So in the first year, like that's super impressive, you know? So, and I mean, so you're a perfect example. Like you got that in the first year, but 5 years from now, if you keep increasing the quality of your content, which your quality is already on point, and you stay consistent with it, you get to drop in, maybe go from 1 video a week to 2 videos a week and things like that. Like, of course you're going to grow, but you know, it takes the work, takes the sacrifice. But I do that. Like I said, I donate plasma always because one, I always want to give blood, but I like giving plasma because I actually get paid for it. And because it keeps me honest as far as, you know, how bad I want this. And, you know, because I feel like a lot of people just really are entitled. Like they got that sense of entitlement, whether it's their fault or not. But I mean, you know, like I said, when I started this YouTube channel, the videos are there. I mean, you know, when I started my YouTube channel, you know, however, 3.5 years ago, like it was really bad. I had some really bad stuff on there. Let's see here. Actually, let me try to find an early video. Okay. So we're about to get real here. Okay. No, November 11th. Oh yeah. So you already hit the year, November 11th, but yeah, to hit that in the first year, like that's good work right there. Like, I mean, what are we talking about here? So I'm just going to go back here. And so now that I've got that, let's talk about it. So go back to this function again. I should just hit that. Don't say that. It saves me some time. Okay, so let's see if this is going to work. Again, hopefully it will. And Dios mio. Why are you sharing that? Sorry, I got you sharing my files instead of sharing what I actually want you guys to see. That was my bad. Let's try that again. Because y'all know I'm kind of slow though. You know what I'm saying? That's my bad. But like I said, all I'm saying is just like, and it's cool. Like I like seeing that because I like seeing the progression, you know, over time. And oh, I got you. That's what it is. So, okay, here we go. So again, I love showing the progression and just looking back myself. And I do it as a sense of, you know, motivation. Like, yeah, I'm not where I want to be, but look how far I've come already, you know. And again, had I stopped here when I only had, you know, 10 subscribers and, you know, nobody was in my corner, my girlfriend at the time, she didn't really care about what I had going on. And, you know, I was lonely all the time and just putting in the videos and everybody's like wondering like, what are you doing? Like, that's dumb. Like, you know, the videos look trash, which they did. And, yeah, like, yeah, this is bad. Like, I wish I could I'll have to play the audio one of these days because again, that video is a prime example. I released that video about trying to be Metal Jesus and letting him heavily influence what I had going on, and that's definitely an example of that. Just the way I was talking and that's definitely an example. So, but yeah, like it's cool to go back and see that, and seeing that makes me want to go harder. And then I could look a year after that and see how much better I gotten after that, and then another year after that, and you know where I am now. And so it's really cool to see. So that's a tip. Like guys, like if you've been on YouTube for a while and you look at your latest video and then look at some of your first videos, and if they look the same, like it's time to do something about that. I'm trying to think how long I've been subbed to you. Slumpenstein, you were actually, we can go look at that. So when was it when I did, actually, let me go to this one and let's search. Actually, let me go to your channel because I think if I remember correctly, did I sub to you first or did you sub to me first? I can't remember. So that would be the question. I feel like I subbed to you first, but that might not be the case. So in a way I can find that out because we subbed each other because of our Xbox 360 videos. Remember? Xbox 360. See if I can find it. Bam. So there you are 3 years ago. And that was August of 2017. So real cameras on my list for 2021. Yeah, man. Yeah, if you upgrade, like I said, even like one of the cheaper Rebel cameras or one of the older Sony cameras, and again, like those, like I mentioned the Rebels because for a couple of reasons. One, the Rebels, the Canon cameras, Canon's color science is pretty legendary. Most people in the camera community will tell you how good it replicates colors, and because of that, you don't necessarily have to color grade your footage. So if you're just starting out and you just get your camera and you don't know how to color grade, you don't have to because the colors straight out of camera are already pretty good. So as long as you shoot in the neutral or standard profile in those Rebel cameras, you're going to get some pretty good results. The Sony cameras are still good. Like if you got like an A5100 or an A6000, things like that, the image is good, but especially for you, because you have a fairer skin tone, it's not so much an issue for me being African American, but you know, a lot of like, you know, Asians or whites or Latinos, just depending. If you have that fairer skin tone, Sonys tend to interpret that as yellow. And so I know a lot of filmmakers and photographers that I know personally, like they are like, oh man, we look like Simpsons, like you know. So you have to go and do some tweaking. You can get the colors nice on Sony, but you just got to tweak them a little bit. Whereas the Canons, they look good straight out of camera. So if you're just starting, I feel like that's a good way to just start and get some much better results because that's another thing you don't have to worry about. And again, like even out of the older Sonys, they're still quite a bit more expensive than the Canons. And also when it comes to buying extra lenses and things like that. Yeah, before you pull the trigger, yeah, definitely let me know. Again, I would suggest a T5i or T6i. That's what I used to start out the channel once I finally got it. And once I finally got my camera, and yeah, it was on point. So let's look at these comments. I don't know why I won't post them up. So anyway, Slumpenstein, I subbed to you. It was August of 2017 because that was right. That was when you put your Xbox 360 Hidden Gems video out, because you put yours out around the same time I did. I think that's how we found each other, because we got recommended or whatever the case. So you put yours out in that year. In August of 2017. When did I do mine? Let's search here, Xbox. But I know you were one of my earliest subscribers, though. Wait, why is it searching? I don't want to search all of YouTube. I just want to search my videos. Oh, actually, I got a playlist that has that video in it. So let's do that, and we can actually see when that happened. I thought I had a. I know I did. Oh well. Where is that? Because my Xbox 360 Hidden Gems video was a terrible video also. Okay, so you probably subscribed to me first because I had my video out, because I put my video out in March of 2017 and yours came out in August of 2017. I guess that doesn't really mean anything, but it was around that time. It was like first half of 2017 when we subbed to each other. And yeah, actually, I'm going to share this because this video looks terrible too. This is like the worst video on the internet right now. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk about it. Let's see. Share that joint again. And let's dive in. And here it is, man. This is a terrible video. Terrible. Again, this is me. I was shooting on the BlackBerry this in my desk right now. So I was shooting on the BlackBerry. So when I started my channel in 2016, the phone I was using, the BlackBerry Z30, I think is called, or Z10. This is the Z30, I think. This phone was already like 4 years old when I did it. So I'm using a camera phone from 2012 to start my channel in 2016, and I mean the video quality was crap on it. Notice another thing's little issues I'm having going back to it here. So again, like I remember Metal Jesus was a inspiration of mine. I'm trying to shoot in front of a gaming shelf. That shelf contained my entire collection at the time. I had like 300 games when I started this channel. And you can see here, this is when I moved, when I was in the house that I was written, and I'm in the basement of that house. It's this plywood like wall here. Like, what the heck is that? Here's that TV, that Vizio that's sitting in the back there. Because at the time, I was like the only TV I had, but there it is. You see, I got the Darth Vader shirt. I was trying to wear like the geeky shirts and stuff because that was a thing I saw Metal Jesus doing. And, you know, as I started watching other gaming channels, they were doing the same thing. So I was just hopping on that train. Again, that wasn't even my style, like, of clothing. Like, but I switched my style to try to, because I thought that that's what it was out there. And so, yeah, but that's, looking at my framing and composition, it's not too bad. I'm in the you know, I'm pretty much on the third line there, but you see up here, if you can see my mouse, like look at all this empty space here. Like there's just nothing there. Like, and so yeah, so honestly, that's just not a good frame. Of course, I'm too close to the wall, things like that. But yeah, so good times. But so yeah, all rants aside, Slumpenstein, that's basically when we found each other. Probably like summer 2017, split the difference. But yeah, you were definitely among my first 100 subs. Probably among my first 50. Or yeah, you were among my first 50 subs because I didn't hit 50. I didn't hit 52 when I did my year video. I did that in like September of 2017. So that's when I had 52 at that time, and you were already subbed to me at that point, I'm pretty sure. So you were definitely among my first 50 subscribers. So yeah, we've been rocking with each other for a long time. So like I said, man, I'm gonna hit you up when I go up to KC Mo, man. We got to create some content together. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know, man, if you got some time off or whatever, you hit a little vacation, because I always got weekends off, you know, working for the school district. Of course, if, you know, something comes up in the summer, you get some time off in the summer. Of course, I got tons of free time in the summer now. So yeah, man, we can make some content together and make it happen. You're the only content creator that I know that I live near. BFG, you're in my area too, but you guys are the only two. So outside of you two, everybody lives up in Pennsylvania. So yeah. Looking forward to it. Yeah, man, we got to do it. So yeah, we definitely got to do it. BFG, I'm gonna hit you up too, so I'm gonna play some of those arcade games in your house. So I was talking about BFG, so I'm gonna pull his channel up if you don't mind, sir. Let's see. because I need y'all to see like what I like. I need y'all to see his dope arcade that he put up in his garage. So, and not to mention that he also has a huge collection in his house of like Sega stuff. Like, yeah, it's on point, man. It's just on point. So, yeah, let's move it out right here. Okay. So work with computer. Okay, pulling him. Oh, yeah, his setup is nutty. Just in the look at that, man, just the full size arcades, like like that's so dope. He's got the Mortal Kombat popping with the that's so dope. I love it. So yeah, when I pull up, you already know what time it is. It's time to get in that arcade. So again, guys, if you're not subscribed if you're not subscribed to Big Family Gaming, definitely check him out. Again, you content creators, I don't know what it is about my live streams. They take forever to render and post on my YouTube page. So it'll probably be on this live stream that we're all doing will probably be up tomorrow. So definitely come back and drop your links. If you don't, I'm probably going to go through and start dropping links. But yeah, man, look, he got the outrun, the full size outrun. That's so beast. And I'm glad that the motor in it was still working, you know, to rumble the steering wheel. So that was solid. But yeah, man, I always wanted this in my house, like, but I don't have the room and I don't have a garage anymore. When I was at my old house, that's what I wanted to do with the garage. But we ended up moving away from there because the basement flooded real bad. I could have did it in the basement too, because the basement I was in there was huge. The basement itself was like 950 square feet or something like that. This basement that I'm in right now is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of like 200, well, probably like 300 to 400 square feet, maybe, if that. But it's pretty now. But I definitely can't fit arcade games down here, so I got one up arcade, and that's it. But yeah, man, this is just chilling, checking this out. Let's see, Lightsaber Samurai, what was your favorite video from my channel in your honest opinion? My favorite series are your reviews of other channels. So I can't say one in particular, but those are definitely some of my favorite content from your channel. Let's just look at, and actually the Digimon video that you dropped the other night, I really enjoyed that too. Just doing like a review on like one game, like that was dope too. I see you are, you know, I see you advancing, you're adding the game. I saw the gameplay footage and all of that, and I was like, okay. I was not expecting that. I was expecting you to hold it up and talk about it, you know, but then you did that, and then it flashed the gameplay. I'm like, okay, Retro, I see you. So it's nice to see people, you know, advancing and, you know, just people leveling up their content, or it's fun to see when a content creator learns a new skill and then they implement it in their channel, which is what I'm trying to do right now with this streaming thing. Like, you know, so I'm trying to make my live streams a little more entertaining by showing some B-roll of other content. So yeah. Let's see who else. I'll talk about my guy Svenny real fast. Svenny MG, he is a content creator that I know from the he wrote his links to his channel and things like that, and so that was really cool. Let me see if I can find his channel, but you know, he's another dad, another family man, and often incorporates like his family into his videos, which I thought was okay. Come on, man. Let me. No, not that. Okay, hopefully this finds it. Come on, YouTube. There we go. Let's go. All right. So go back over here to the share. And let's share. Okay, so we got Svenny MCG right here. Let's just pop in this, for instance. I don't know. First video up. So he's currently sitting at 126 subscribers. He was dormant for a while, and so he's recently got back into the game. And again, like I've seen him, he was at 30 subs 2 months ago, or whatever it was. But I saw him. He's really been on creating content again lately. He had to take hiatus, but he's been back on the grind. And guys, let me just give you guys a piece of advice. Like, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, or if you're frustrated because your YouTube channel didn't pop off, and so now you're not really putting any time in it, guys, you got to understand, with the pandemic, this happening and everybody's at home, consumption has gone up through the roof. Look at this dude. Look about, he's got the whole, he done suited up, got the whole gear popping. But yeah, this is a good guy right here, Svenny MCG. You gotta check him out. He's a goofy guy, has a lot of fun on his channel, and so that's one thing I appreciate. I don't even really be watching him for his personality. I just like watching him. So but yeah, YouTube, the content consumption is through the roof. People are just at home for whatever reason and just got YouTube plans. So I mean, and I think that was a factor in why my channel blew up. A lot of people found me simply because more people were looking. And so yeah, that's huge, man. So you gotta get it in. Dude, I add a power glove to my collection, but you can't find them anymore. I don't know. I'm not trying to spend that much on it either, because it's not something that I would play or use, but it would just be a nice like centerpiece on my channel. Sorry, I see it's freezing a little bit. My internet starting to fail me out here. But yeah, Svenny MCG, go ahead and subscribe to him as well. Tell him I sent you guys. And yeah, man, it's good stuff. Good stuff. So yeah, but I don't know, man. Just rambling on at this. I'm actually kind of hungry. It's about time for me to go get something to eat, because it's 1 p.m. and I have not eaten today. And I was gonna shoot some more videos and stuff, make some more content, but yeah, I think I got to take care of that first. My brother's in town. Like I said, he's in the military, and he's home for the next 4 days, which is awesome because today is his birthday. So he's here on his birthday. So we probably about to go out and kick it. I'll probably take some photo or video of him, and maybe I'll try to create some content around it. I was kicking it with some buddies of mine the other day, and yeah, we definitely took some photos and shot a little video. I was playing with the 120 frames a second on this Canon 90D, and so we'll definitely do a video on that when I checked out your video. Cool Gamer 2030, welcome. Where did the comments go? Okay, we're going to hit a flip right here because I know I missed some comments. I apologize. I get to ranting, and yeah. So that's my bad. Yeah, man. So you're asking Slump if he's in the KC area. Yeah, man. We all about to kick it. Screw it. We about to just we'll kick it. We'll all hang out together, and we'll make 3 separate videos each that we can put on each other's channel. That's how we're going to do it. So yes, sir. It's going to be dope. Let's just, okay, I already read that. Yeah, man, and see, man, I love coming across waves, and he found me through one of Captain Algebra streams, and that's like, I love that. That's one of the things I love about streams, like that we can meet each other, and most of us that are in, I think all of you that are in my stream right now are all content creators, including Telesplash Gaming. What's up, man? In the house. Telesplash Gaming, I got put on to him. JLove81 put me on the Telesplash. And so I checked him out and been watching his channel ever since, been trolling and rolling. You know how we do, rolling and trolling. Did I say it backwards? My bad. Yeah. So yeah, that's how you found me. Oh yeah, we got to hit up the vintage stocks up there, Slump. Yeah, I gotta get me some stuff up there. Tell your brother I said happy birthday. Definitely, Andre. I will do that. I'm glad you can make it in. Telesplash, what's up? Yeah, see, we got the squad in here now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Telesplash is in the building. I didn't want to steal T Belly's thing. That was my bad. It's my bad. I'm not a thief out here. And there we go. Bam. I think I spelled that wrong, but I don't care. We're gonna show that anyway. Telesplash in the house. Telesplash Gaming. I forgot the gaming part, but that's all right. Telesplash Gaming, you are in my stream, so now I'm about to pull up your channel. So everybody getting pulled up today. Let's see. Let's see where we at. Where we at here? I'm just excited and like I said, my previous streams I was just streaming through the YouTube thing, but I like streaming on StreamYard because you got a little more functionality. I might even buy their pro subscription. I have OBS as well, but man, I don't know, man. I'm just slow. Like OBS is hard for me to get. So I've tried diving into OBS a couple of times and just trash. Like I just can't figure it out. My old brain is too slow. But anyway. We're about to dive in. So, Telesplash Gaming is in the chat right now, guys. This is Telesplash Gaming's channel. Most of you probably already know that. Sitting at that 3.16K. Ooh. Also, 316 is my area code here in Kansas. So that's what's up. So I'm in the 316. He's at the 316. Let's get it. You just dropped one today. Just 3 hours ago. PS4 versus PS5. Let's talk about it. Let's take a look here. Bam. We got him up. Also, he has a cool gaming room as well. Still shooting on the G7. I need to put another challenge out soon. The last one was pretty fun. For sure. I'm trying to get in that next one. But yeah, like I said, his stream, he's in the studio, got the studio popping as well. I like that. That's the new VR eye for the PS5. I like the way that looks. You know who it looks the eye, the PlayStation Eye there, it looks like Astrobot. And I'm pretty sure that's on purpose, but that's awesome. So I can dig it. But yeah, so guys, if you aren't subscribed to Telesplash Gaming, definitely subscribe to Telesplash Gaming. Another awesome channel with some fantastic content and very high production values. Definitely somebody I look at, especially because I shoot with the, currently I'm shooting with the 90D, but I still also shoot often with my Canon M50, which is basically the Canon version of the Panasonic G7. Both of them fantastic little cameras. Need to upgrade soon. That was on the Panasonic Brio. Yeah. Are you sticking with Panasonic or are you going to switch systems? Because if I were on Panasonic, if I were with the ecosystem, I would upgrade to like the G85 or the GH5. I would probably upgrade to the GH5. That's my favorite Panasonic camera right now. It's more budget. Like they got the S1 or whatever, like those big ones, but yeah, those are too rich for my blood. Those are like $3,000 bodies. Yeah, I think you can get the GH5 for pretty cheap now, or even the GH4. GH4 is still a dope camera too. Said, be right back. I'm gonna drop your link. Oh yeah, definitely, man. Like that. That's very nice of you. I appreciate that. Sorry, I got a signal from my brother. All right, actually just got blah, blah, blah. He'll be home in 10. So I'm probably about to end the stream a little bit, y'all, just so I can go kick it with my brother who's in town from, military service. Also, I had Chris in a breakthrough this morning. All right, right on. Okay, Slump, you on the M100? Okay. Hold on real fast because you are shooting on the M system. So give me just a second. I got to shoot this. Okay, so Slimpenstein, you're shooting on the M system. The next thing you need to buy is this right here. This is the Viltrox Speed Booster. Now, the Viltrox Speed Booster is an adapter that clips onto your, it's going to clip onto all Canon, the EOS M camera. So if you got the M100, whatever. What's that? My girl hit me up. That's hilarious. But yeah, so this does two things. One, first of all, it serves as an adapter, which is awesome because unfortunately the EOS M cameras, there's not a lot of lenses to go with that. You probably got the 18 to 55 or the 15 to 45 kit with it, which is a dope lens, but both of them are dope lenses, but they're kind of slow, so they're not that great in low light. So this thing will let you put the EF lenses on there. So you can put like the Nifty 50 is a cheap lens. You can get a Nifty 50 new now for $100, and it'll also magnify the field of view. So if you put your speed, this is called a speed booster. If you put the speed booster on your M50, it'll give you more of a full frame look. So something more akin, honestly, to like the EOS R. I've seen video footage of the M50 with the speed booster and the EOS R side by side, and they look really similar. So definitely you can boost the quality and you can boost the look of it. And not to mention, you'll be able to drop your aperture down, meaning basically you'll be able to let more light into your lens, and you won't have to rely so much on lights and things like that. You'll still need lights, but like this light, I don't have to blast this light as much. It's only blasting on me at like 30% because the lens I'm using goes all the way down to 1.8. But this thing, it's like $150. You get this and then get like the Nifty 50 with it. Like I said, you can buy a Nifty 50 used for probably like $75. And I'm telling you, actually, just to give you an example of it. And so, oh, that boy Tay subscribed to my channel. That boy Tay, welcome to the Legion. We are out here, Lightsaber Legion in the building. And I just want to show you this real fast, Slump, because okay, so back to the screen share again. So this footage of me talking right here. So this is me on the M50 with the Viltrox booster and the 50mm lens. And like I said, I can drop the aperture all the way down to 1.2, which is insane for a lens that's like $100. And like I said, it's a nice, really crisp and clear picture. The camera that you have in the M50, there's not that much difference. If I remember correctly, the M100 has either a 24 or an 18 megapixel sensor. The M50 also has a 24 megapixel sensor, so the look is going to be very similar. But yeah, this is the look you could get. Like I said, I'm using the same light here, just at a 45-degree angle pointed down at me, and using that lens all the way down at 1.2 with that camera, you can get something like that. And again, like that's a pretty high quality look for not a lot of money, which is what I'm all about. Okay, I'm all style, no substance on this channel, all right? Yeah, I gained a sub. I appreciate that. Sorry, check out where's my girl telling me real fast. Man, it's always the broken Zeus. That's hilarious. Sorry, I'm kind of, because I'm my family is starting to buzz around. They're starting to, you know, text each other and stuff like that. So things are moving in the background. So fortunately, I'm going to have to take off soon to go join them. But I just wanted to test this out. And oh, Retro Gaming Star, I'm sorry, man. I was supposed to invite you on this thing. I forgot all about it because I got too ranting and rumbling. But yeah, we got a subscriber. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. I am now 55 away from 1,000, and I definitely got some more content coming this week. We got some more camera stuff to talk about. Speaking of that M50, I'm going to basically kind of give an overview of my M50 setup and what I use to make videos on that. And so yeah, it should be pretty dope. I'll probably finish this I almost said James Brown, this James Bond video and probably get that up here in the next day or so. And then, like I said, we just got to talk about some other topics that are hopefully you may find motivational if you're trying to, you know, get it in on YouTube, trying to increase your subscribers and all that good stuff. And let's see, how do I do this? I don't know. Retro Gaming Star, are you still in the chat, buddy? I don't even know if you're still here. So I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, I'll probably let you on here in a second. Again, I think this is how you do it. Oh, there's just a little invite button right here. Oh, okay. See, I'm slow to get on that. I do. I need to get on the Discord game. But I don't know. I've heard a lot of horror stories about Discord. Like, they be some weirdos up there. I don't know. I don't even know how the thing works. Again, that's something I'm going to have to educate myself on. I'll watch some videos about it, read some articles, and teach myself that so I can start a Discord. I thought it was something that people do when they have Patreons or something that was more exclusive. So I was going to look into it more when that time came, but I busted out now. So yeah, guys, I'm running out of things to talk about, man. How are you doing? Oh wait, Pack is in the house. Yo, Pack is in the house. What's going on? Hey, yeah. So this is my guy. I found out about Pack recently from Retro Rivals. They put me on to Pack, and so yeah, I was checking out his channel. He got some good stuff going on. I don't know if I'll be able to. I'm slow. How do you spell? How do you spell that? Okay, Pac-Man case. Duh. It spells just how it sounds. Okay. There you go. All right, Pac, you in the stream, man. So I gotta put you up on the sticks here. Give me just a second. This is gonna be the new custom out here. Bam! Look, there we go. Pack is in the house. I hope that's Sharon. I don't even know. This thing don't be working right. Okay, yeah, it should be working. So, yeah, new episodes when I make them, gaming stuff, collecting stuff, my face stuff. I love it. Like, hilarious personality. So, this is his game room tour, totally radical game room tour. He's got like 80 bajillion games in there. So says, look at that. He's monetized big time out here. Big time out here with the ads on the channel. Let's go. Dang, it's one of them long ones too. One of the ones I can't skip. But yeah, what do y'all think of the Stadia? Anybody ever get into that? I did a video about it like a year ago. So this is my guy right here, man. First of all, his intro is hilarious. I love his intro. He put a lot of work into it. And again, just the, you know what I'm saying? The content quality is there, man. Like, and this is why I like showing these smaller channels, because smaller channels, like, I mean, we got it going on out here and people just don't know. Like I said, you know, Metal Jesus is a great channel. You know, if you're a fan of RGT85, that's cool, even though he still be making rookie mistakes in his videos. But, you know, if you like, you know, you like the big guys, that's cool. But man, there's so many smaller channels putting in fantastic work out here. Fantastic. And his game room is one of the coolest I've seen thus far. I should do a game room tour at some point. I have 80 bajillion games though. Like my is actually kind of small. Like, I feel like if you don't have 1,000 games at least, then you ain't ish. Like, that's how I feel. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, look at that. That Game Boy thing. I saw one at a flea market a long time ago and didn't pull the trigger on it. He was selling it for like $10. I should have pulled the trigger on it, because now I don't see them anywhere in the wild anymore. But look at that, man. Got the monitors mounted. Like, that's like, and one thing I appreciate about his game room is how clean it is. Look at that. That is organized. That is very clean. You know, there's a YouTuber on the platform named Overthink Gaming, and I mistakenly called him a part of the retro gaming community, but I'm gonna have to make a video personally apologizing to him, because I don't really think he is. He points out mistakes made by, like, RGT85 is one of his current targets, but RGT85, man, is kind of sloppy though. Like, you know, there's like the mistakes that he's making, he should and when you got almost 400,000 subs. Like, you just shouldn't. Like it, and it feels like RGT85 just doesn't like his own content anymore and doesn't really care about the stuff he's putting out. He's part of that Spawn Media thing, so it's almost like he has to make the videos they tell him to make, and he just rushes through it, and just to be first and just to get them out. And because of that, he makes a lot of mistakes, and his channels, they just don't look, his videos just aren't good. But Overthink Gaming pointed out a lot of things, like the fact that his game room at first, it was like the broken shells. It just looked really messy in the background. This looks like the game room of an adult. And so Overthink Gaming gets a lot of heat in the retro game community because he said, can we stop with the kids' rooms, and how a lot of our videos, like our backgrounds, they look like they're in a dirty kid's room. Like, and honestly, I get the look. He's got a hollow spiral. Like, come on. Ugh. I want this game room so bad. Look at that. He's got like the, I don't know what shells those are. I think those are like the IKEA like media shells. Like, but that's super clean. Super, super clean. Einhander. I'm hating because I wanted that. Yeah, RGT unfortunately pushes content too hard. I've noticed the mistakes. Yeah, they're like glaring mistakes too. Oh my god. Do you hey Pack, do you have Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter? Because that was my favorite game in that series, that Marvel Capcom series. Like, Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter was my favorite one. And I can't find it. It's like $90 now to buy. But yeah, dude, his game room is just so fire. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's like I said, I just like it because it's just clean. Everything is neat and organized. Like, you got the Sega Saturn stuff on. Oh, like I said, this is one of the nastiest game rooms I've seen, like, on YouTube. It's superb, just because, like, it's just on point. And you know what? Like, but the whole kids room thing, like, that he got all that heat from, like, unfortunately, you know, gamers, a lot of retro gamers can. Now, it's one thing if somebody's like personally attacking you, like your character, or saying you're a bad person or whatever the case. But if somebody's pointing out like some legit, like, you know, a legit issue, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be too mad. I'll show you guys an example of that, because, you know, I was the same way. I was like, dude, F Overthink Gaming. Like, you know, he's just a hater and things like that. And that's one thing too that kind of gets on my nerves. Like, if somebody says something we don't like, they automatically hating and things like that. And it might not be the case. Like, it's hard to criticize people though in a kind way. You know what I mean? It's hard to say something, and, you know, like I said, because we are, you know, creators, we take our craft seriously, or at least we should. Like, so if somebody says something bad about the way your setup looks, you know what I'm saying? So here's my setup from like a year ago. I'm posting this up here real quick. Like I said, yeah, this is from of 2019. So just over a year ago. Let me show you this here. So back to the share again. I love this function. I love that I can show examples for you guys and stuff like this, like midstream. But here's what my setup looked like a year ago. Okay, like, and you look at that stuff. Look, I got games. Look, you can see like the PlayStation 4 games, like the shelf that they're on is kind of bowing a little bit, just like RGT 85's was. And it just looks like I got a bunch of crap just piled. Look, you see below the PS4 games, there's just games just piled on top of each other. Like, that doesn't look good. I don't know what I was thinking, but that looks like a kid's room. Like, and so I had to take his own advice, man. Like, because that doesn't look good. It really doesn't. Like, that looks really bad, in fact. And so, like I said, but here's footage of that same wall. Now I'm going back up through my videos. So that same wall that you just saw me shooting in front of, here it is now. Like, that's the exact same wall. Okay. So you see the difference from what it looked like before to this. Like, that's a huge difference. But that's because instead of complaining and whining, like I said, I was in my feelings a little bit. I was a little butthurt. I'm not going to lie. Sick Beanie, I appreciate that, Pack. You found Einhander at a thrift shop? You've seen no greater game room than Last Gamer. Man, his game room is huge and his collection is huge. But Yeah, yeah. His is basically like, yeah. I don't know what he got going on in his joint. I don't know what his story is, but his game room is out of control. Um, but like I said, I've seen other game rooms that I've liked more because I see more of the personality in it. Like, he basically just wanted his game room to look like a game store, which it absolutely does. Um, but yeah, so I don't know, dude. You should pull up my video response. It's retro collecting pointless. Peter Bittman. That's my old channel. Oh, you gotta. Okay, let me look. Let me see what we got. All right. Pull up my video response. Is retro gaming pointless? And hmm. Hmm. Now seeing you out here. Let me just search for your channel and see if I can find it. Search for Peter Beatman. See if you pull up. Who's this old guy? Uh-oh. It's the old Peter Beatman you competing with out here. I don't know. I'll keep looking for it, and if I find it, then I'll put it up on the screen. Said the quality is so bad. Well, hey man, that's what it is, man. Like, in this this thing we do, man, this project, this game we play, man, sometimes you win and sometimes you learn. But that's a great example because you had a channel that you had to completely abandon. You know what I'm saying? Was it a failure? Was the channel a failure? Like, no, I'm sure you learned a lot while making the content for that channel. So it became a stepping stone to Waves and Games, the channel you have now, which Waves and Games is it's a phenomenal channel. And so that's what it is, man. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn, most definitely. Let's see. I have go and make thumbnails. You gonna go and make thumbnails? All right, cool. Gamer 2030. You're probably long gone. Sorry I saw that so late, but you take care. So, all last gamers arcades blew up with a power surge. No kidding. They all blew up with a power surge. Oh no, that's sad. That's really bad. I know I sound like I'm laughing because it's low key hilarious, but only hilarious in the sense that that's like some cartoon stuff. Like that's stuff that shouldn't happen in real life. Like that is jacked up though, because I know he spent a lot of money and a lot of time acquiring all that stuff, and that's awful. But yeah, the power consumption at his crib had to have been just ridiculous. Like, oh my god, I would hate to see his electric bill, even if you power stuff off, in between filming. Like, yeah, that's all bad. He better have some solar panels on his house or something. Like, yeah, search Peter Beatman. Maybe I spelled it wrong. Y'all know I'm slow. Hold on. So let me try that again. Oh yeah, I hella spelled that wrong. My bad. Thanks for the okay, let's try this join again. Is that you right there? Yeah, there you go. Okay, I found it. Let's see. Is retro gaming pointless? Here's the video. All right, y'all. I'm about to put it on the sticks here. Let's see. But yeah, this is a good example of sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. So you can see his content here. And is the quality bad? It's not terrible. Like I definitely feel like my hidden gems video quality was a lot worse than this, but this is definitely somebody who's beginning. But that being said, you can see there he's got the NH, was it the Zoom recorder, the NH100? Is that what it is? But you're using the Zoom recorder, so you are definitely already thinking about your sound, which is one of the first things you want to upgrade when starting out with, you know, content creating. Because the cell phones, like especially if you get back, he's kind of at a wide shot here. So the sound quality probably isn't very good just on the cell phone. Again, I'm not playing the sound for the sake of all the echo and stuff that would happen as a result. But like I said, you guys can go sub him, get him up to 100 on his old channel. You know, 78 subscribers, and then he just, you know, more or less a channel that's more or less abandoned, right? But you know what I'm saying? But this was a learning process, and it's important to just start before you're ready. As Sean Kennel always says, start messy, and the more you make videos, the better you'll get at it, as long as you're trying to implement new techniques and things like that. The H4N Pro. I knew it was something like that. Yeah, I spell it wrong. That's my bad. Y'all know I'm slow out here. So, yeah, but this is a perfect example. So we go from this, and then I'll pull up a Waves and Games video. You know what I mean? So I was about to say it should be saved in there because I'll be pulling you up on the regs. You know, now I'm trying to look for a video where it shows like your actual background. This doesn't really show it. I'm gonna look for another video. What's a good video that just like shows like your background? This is, oh no, that's another stream. So I'm looking for a non-stream because, and like I said, his background is nice. Like it's set up. He's got another background that's nice and clean. Where's the Tony Hawk one? I think this one. Nope, that's not. Oh, I'm looking for a not stream video because I know you got one. Okay, here's one. So here's a perfect example. So you guys remember where he was at? What looks like the dining table in his kitchen or whatever the case. And as soon as this thing loads, because I got everything like hooked up to my internet right now, I apologize for my slow internet. Thanks a lot, Cox Communications. Boom, but here we go. Like, look at that. It's so much better. You know, his lighting is on point. He's using a ring light similar to what I got. Doing some Meltone, like I said, the cutaways and stuff, like the editing is there. The sound is much better. You can see he's got the snowball there, the mic. So he's got that popping. I love the table. I love the you know, just the kind of like wood finish on the table. Background that we're looking at is mostly posters and things like that. So you don't always have to just be in front of a shelf full of games. You guys know one of the backgrounds that I use is it's over here. It's just like a bunch of cutouts from magazines, and I often will talk in front of that. But yeah, this is a great example of the progress that he's made. And you know what I'm saying, that his old channel, the Peter Bateman channel, that wasn't a loss. That was a learning experience. And he took that learning experience and turned it into this, which is a much better looking channel, much better sounding channel, much higher production values, like everything's improved, you know. But you gotta definitely try to add in more techniques and things like that. You can't just make the same video over and over again and then be upset that nobody's watching or wonder why, you know, why you're not seeing any improvement. You're not seeing any improvement because you're not improving. So yeah, definitely. I love that setup. I like the color scheme you got in there. So yeah, on point. So yeah, Waves and Games and BFG. If they had just off to the dentist, wish me luck. Oh man, yeah, man, good luck on that, because the dentist, man, that's nothing nice. Oh yeah, hold on, let me show y'all this. Let me go back here. So look at this. He's showing this Turok game right here. Let me go look at that B-roll. Can we just appreciate the B-roll? Like he's got, look at that, the switch focus, the pans and tilts. Okay, like let me look at that one more time. Like, can we just appreciate that right there? Turok 64. Never look at that. The zoom in, the pan to the right, Turok never looked so good. I love that switch focus you did there from the background to the foreground. That was nice. And again, he's incorporating the tools, doing that on the cell phone. But when he upgrades and he gets himself, an actual camera, he'll already know how to do all that stuff. So you're just going to see his quality jump like right away. So, I mean, like I said, I used to do that too and incorporate more B-roll and stuff on my old cameras. It looked terrible. Yeah, the B-roll game is strong, man. But yeah, Pac-Man, you have a great day, man. We'll see you guys later. Guys, subscribe to Pac-Man Case if you haven't done so already. Yeah, man, that footage was fire. So, but like I said, with the cell phone, so you can do it on the cell phone, okay? Like everybody's, we follow like, the YouTube creators, and I can tell the people who Peter follows just by looking at his videos. For instance, shooting in 24 frames a second instead of 30, okay? Using the B-roll and the cutaways and stuff, the way he edits his content, like very Peter McKinnon-esque, and following guys like Peter McKinnon or Matty Hapoya, Chris Howe, maybe Jared Poland, some of the guys like that. Peter Lindgren is another one. But yeah, you can definitely see the what am I trying to say? The influence in that. So yeah, man, that is good to go. And man, yeah, see, this is so awesome, man. Just kicking it with y'all. What we talked about a lot today, man. We showcased a lot of channels. Okay. Hopefully everybody got some subscribers out of it, because everybody deserves it. Everybody here is putting out some really good content. And yeah, we out here, man. We are in the game. So I appreciate y'all being with me. I'm winding down here. I'm running out of things to talk about, which is rare for me because all I do is talk. But yeah, it's time to eat though, because I'm hungry than a hostage. And my brother should be here now from looks like the chatter that I'm looking at on Messenger and stuff like that. So hopefully he's ready to eat something, because I am ready to eat something. So yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. Again, this was just a test to see basically if I could, add just, other effects and stuff while I stream. Guys, if you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe. And yeah, have a great afternoon with my brother. I definitely will, man. Like we'll try to get some footage out here. Probably hook up with my nieces and stuff too. So be a family affair. Try to make sure I mask up, get sanitized for that. But yeah, I'll try to turn it into some content. Maybe we can show in an upcoming video. But like I said, definitely subscribe to each other if you haven't already, guys. Come back later, like tomorrow, and put your link in the description. Or not in the description, but in the comment section. Because again, this stream, because of how long it's gone, I don't know what it is, but it's not going to post on my YouTube channel until tomorrow sometime. So yeah, I will hope to see you guys there. And that's all I got for you. I don't even know where's the end button at? Oh, is it over here? So again, guys, I do believe that's all I got for you. Lightsaber Samurai out. Peace. And I got to hit end broadcast.